As many of you'll know, we published our book, The 5 Levels of Formality, just a few short years ago, and we're really pleased and proud of how well it's been received in the network marketing and direct sales professions, and the impact that it's had on people's businesses. So the first thing we want to say is thank you for your support and for helping to spread the word.
Totally. Now, if you've read the book or listened to it on audio or attended one of our meetings or been at one of our online training sessions, you'll know that the book is a story in which our hero, if you like, Sam, overcomes all of the obstacles, tripwires and landmines that we all encounter when we're beginning our journey in network marketing and direct sales. In fact, the two most common pieces of feedback that we get is, one, I wish we'd had the information when I first started, and two, everyone starting in network marketing or direct sales business should learn the 5 levels before they speak to anyone.
Now, experience shows that the people who've been proven to use the 5 level skills to the greatest effect are those who make the principles part of their everyday language. And to achieve this, repeated exposure to those principles is absolutely vital.
So, how do we instill these principles quickly into the subconscious so that our teams and ourselves begin to use the philosophies of the 5 levels in our everyday language when we're prospecting people? Well, obviously, we always encourage our teams to take copious amounts of notes when they're at events and trainings, and we'd always encourage that. And as one of our leaders is really fond of saying, a short pencil is better than a long memory, and we would absolutely wholeheartedly agree.
Definitely. But studies show that the vast majority of people never even once revisit the notes after closing their notepads at an event. So how do we ensure that the subconscious takes on those principles rather than being forgotten shortly after reading the book, listening to the audio, or attending one of our trainings? It's probably not practical to read the book every week, and the unabridged audio version, as usually effective as it is almost 4 hours long. So it can take quite a few car journeys to get through it from start to finish.
Well, what if there was another way? What if we produced a concise companion version of our teachings that lasted, say, around about 60 minutes in total? What if you could listen to the whole thing every day while simply making just 4 15-minute car journeys, maybe on the school run or the drive to work, or during your daily workout or your run, or your general morning routine?
So here's what we've done to overcome this problem. We've created the 5 levels of formality in action, a concise audio companion to our book and our training.
Now, we've taken many of the most salient points from the training and boiled them down into one easily digestible recording so that you can now have the 5 levels principles with you wherever you are.
We're really proud of this and we're excited to be able to share it with you. Now, it won't be available to buy anywhere else, including Amazon and Audible, until later in the year. When it does, it'll be priced at about $12.99.
That said, we've got a limited number of advanced copies available via our website. So this is your chance to grab one long before anyone else gets the chance to. Now, even better, on our website, we've priced it for now at just $9.99 with free postage within the UK. So you'll get it before everyone else, but you'll also get it much more cheaply than they do when it's eventually launched worldwide later in the year.
So click the link in this post and it'll take you to our website where you can grab your advanced copy now at this discounted price. But you need to act quickly because we don't expect these copies to hang around for long. And once they're gone,
they're gone.